Alrighty. Lights out. Stream is live 10 minutes earlier. Welcome back to Railroader, day 38, I believe. On the Derp Railroad. And we already got 2 crewmen, I think, waiting for us.
Have multiple harassment voice. Nick's joined at the wrong time. Hi, Nick.
Hello.
We're just talking Heiss's Discord bullshittery.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fun stuff.
Yeah,
I mean, Nix, I'm pretty sure you saw what I sent you in DMs a few days ago and how disappointed I am with that.
Yeah, we don't need to get into shenanigans.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go into any further than that. But like,
Yeah.
I was like, I feel like he should see this.
All I'll say is I got banned from the voice channels for false multiple harassment reports.
Yeah.
All that.
But you know, at the end of the day, it's Heiss's server. I'm not part of it anymore. So
Yeah,
whatever goes on over there, I don't care about.
Not our fucking problem.
Yeah, exactly.
I've no more fucks to give.
I have no more fucks to give. My fucks are running dry.
Server is up for you guys.
Alrighty.
Thank you.
And for everybody else on stream, say hello to the new Jeep.
Wait, there's a Jeep?
We got a Jeep.
Yeah, we have a Jeep now.
Oh my god, you're trying to give me a heart attack?
I'm also
I mean,
I do have my water bottle is.
I do have a good friend here on Discord whose name is Geep.
Jeep.
Yeah.
Real life
he's a Jeep,
Jeeps are piles of shit.
You said
Alright.
Jeep?
Jeep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I know who you're talking about, maybe.
Yeah. He's one of the old crew that I used to run with, but he's not a bad guy. Like, he's pretty chill.
I was on about the car.
Alright, pardon me for like a minute. I gotta go find my water bottle before I murder somebody.
Okay, have fun.
Have fun.
Time to
That's
get
something
my
that
stream.
annoys me about owning birds, especially budgies.
It's that they never shut up.
Well, so do you know what a flock of budgies is called?
A what?
Flock of budgies.
No.
A chatter.
Ah, okay.
Because they fucking talk all the time. I say, hey, Cree.
Hi.
Hello.
How are you?
How goes your accounting?
I got too much of a headache to continue at the moment.
Fair enough.
That's me every day of my life since I got the budgies.
The problem is all the paperwork's due 12:30 tomorrow afternoon.
Oof.
Ooh, that sounds painful, man.
So guess who's going to be getting up early to make sure that it's all finished?
You.
Yeah.
That sounds like fun.
I wish you luck.
It's alright. Tomorrow they're just going to tell me that it's going to have to be delayed for a couple weeks anyway, but I promise I would bring the paperwork, so.
Right.
But headache.
Yeah, I know that feeling.
Oh, hold on. Budgie's quiet down. He's got a fucking headache.
I actually don't hear the bird until you talk, so.
Yeah.
Damn. So to correct you, Cree, there's 2.
Oh, did you guys hear about the most recent DLC release for Train Simulator Classic?
That being.
It's a Frisco's Mountain type, so 1522.
Oh, by machine rail.
Yes, I have YouTube up right now, and I'm just looking over at the feed, and I'm just seeing the photo of it. It's like I want it, but I hardly play Train Simulator anymore.
I've got kind of bad news.
Yeah.
Jarrow, however you pronounce his name.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's kind of a part of machine rail.
Yeah. Okay. It's whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, Machine Reel has a history of making really good content. So, why did I just hear something quack?
What?
I just heard something go quack, and I don't know what it was.
Oh, sorry, that was me.
Oh, that's
Um,
right. We
So
got a deceasal now.
yeah,
Yep.
so a little update. Could not find my primary water bottle, so I quickly grabbed another one, which does not have a filter in it. So it's
Sad.
Right.
I do believe I know where my other bottle is, so I need to text my dad and ask him to bring it up from the shop. Because I'm not walking down there.
Because you can't be asked. Am I correct?
Yeah, probably.
I understand.
Ba-ba-ba-da-da. I should probably turn up my mic on.
No, your mic's fine.
Well, no, I was talking about OBS because I had it.
Oh.
I had it turned way down for some reason. Let's see. Ba-ba-ba.
So, Nix, did you watch yesterday's episode of Bad Batch?
I did not, so please don't ruin it for me.
Oh,
Yeah,
well,
I'm pretty
I
much still
meant
a
to.
season behind.
Yeah, no, I meant to. I didn't get to it.
well, I won't spoil it for you then.
Was it good?
You definitely want to watch it.
Okay. Yeah, I'll watch it tonight.
I'll probably watch Bad Batch after the stream tonight.
I'm
Get
not
caught up.
saying it's like uber action packed. Oh my god. I'm saying it's a necessary requirement in the story, and it was a good watch.
Yeah, I don't doubt that. All right, so what are we doing? What are we doing, boys?
I don't know, but I noticed that there's a distinct lack of a massive yard in Whittier.
Yeah. We'll have a look at that more, hopefully.
Yeah.
All right, we're yeah. So we got a diesel, and we've got a whole bunch of coal that needs to come down. I think even the Burke is up here. Yes, the Burke is up here.
Gentlemen.
Mental Gen? Hello, how is it?
Hey, we're not getting mental in here, are we?
No,
Hi, Crusher.
we-
Hey,
yeah.
Crusher. Long time no see. One
Yeah, it's
question.
been a little bit.
One question. Highball when? Smile. Don't hate me.
In 10 years.
Give or take.
Give or take.
Hopefully I survive by then.
10 years, give or take a century.
Yeah.
Melly's one.
Ugh.
No, though, all joking aside, I'm so looking forward to that little 440 mod for Railroader.
Oh yeah, the VNT one.
Yeah. The one
Alright.
the one that was modeled by Daniel Gallery.
Mm-hmm.
Which that's a name that I constantly get surprised still hearing, especially since like how far back that name goes in like Trains Simulator.
What, Daniel?
Like, yeah.
Yeah, he's. I've said it multiple times. Within like the last couple of years, he is
Yeah.
one of the best modelers out there, and I absolutely love
yeah.
every single piece of his work.
I mean, I could agree with that. He's done wonderful work over the years. So good to see that he's getting involved with Railroader.
Yeah.
Should mean a lot of interesting things are going to come out of it. So at least on the modding end.
All right.
Well, I think
whatever.
that was just handed over because he had it, because Daniel is quite busy with other work.
Yeah.
Century Steam.
Hey, I'll do the coughing here. Thank you. That was not on purpose. I swear.
Actually,
see.
over on the Railroader modding server in the modeling channel, there is or no, maybe it's not. Maybe I better keep my mouth shut. I better check something quick here.
Yeah. Careful there.
Yeah, I know I saw it. Where the hell did I see it?
Oh, you guys have already gotten to Andrews.
No, we haven't.
Or no, Nantahala.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been a while since we've been here.
Indeed, it has.
I'm
So
trying to...
you hopping on signals there, me crusher?
I'm not sure yet.
I don't think there's enough moving around to justify that.
No, there
And
isn't.
besides, I've been doing signals for like 3 different railroads. So it would be nice to have a break,
I wouldn't blame you.
including my own, by the way.
Oh yeah. Next, did you see the thing that I suggested on the Railroader Discord earlier today?
Which one?
Which one?
The Canadian Pacific Steam rail motor.
Maybe?
It's like the GWR rail motor, except for it's American.
Okay. I haven't got a chance to look at everything yet, so probably not.
I did post photos of it in IRL Chew, I think.
We still have this car that has to go out to Almond.
Right. Are there any locomotives up that way, or
No.
no? So I'd have to grab one from Bryson.
Well, the two closest locomotives are up at Robinson Gap right now, but I'm about to use the Burke for the coal drag.
Which one's the Burke?
6413. And then the Jeep is 92, 94.
I can take the Jeep out there to Nantahala.
Depends on what Kriegs is doing with it first.
Oh yeah, true.
I'm just sitting in the cab because that's where I was last time.
Oh.
Ah.
All right, well, we need to get things moving. Actually, we might be... I just looked at Paperboard. We're like maybe an hour away from having the pulpwood car switched.
Mm-hmm.
So we need the empties eventually pulled out, and
Now
then
that
the
sounds
ones
like a
shipped
job
down.
for me.
All right. Well, then I guess that means I'll work the logging line to collect the pulpwood.
Yeah, if you could collect the pulpwood, bring it down. I'll grab I guess all this coal and work on that, and then Creek, I guess.
Oh, ew.
I'm gonna just quick dump this empty against the hoppers, but I'm gonna sit here and eat.
Okay.
But I guess in the interim, I could run that car up quick eventually.
The almond one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, that'll work. The Burke started moving pretty quickly because it was on a hill that I forgot about.
Yeah.
And there are also a bunch of cars in Whittier Sawmill that need to go to interchange as well.
Yeah, so we might have to set up quite a bit of haul.
Shall I pull those out of there first and then go get the pulpwood, or should I get the pulpwood first then?
Might as well pull those out first since you're right there.
All right.
Nix, what mods do you have?
Sorry, what was that?
What mods do you have?
I don't have any on the at the moment.
Oh, damn. You should get the whistles mod.
I mean, I told him to install it because it only takes like 10 seconds, but...
And not just that, it's a client-side mod, so if you install it, and then if nobody else install it, it'll still work.
Right. But then if everybody else has it, then they'll be able to hear whatever whistles are set.
Yeah. And, I still
Highball
can't
when?
change the whistle.
It wasn't even me this time.
Yeah, I know. Why can't I change the whistle on this damn thing? Must be Trainmaster or higher. Why?
Because it's not impressed that Highball isn't out yet.
Oh, shut up.
Yeah, shame on you. Are you touching the S23's whistle?
Who?
Crusher. I'm gonna take that silence as a yes.
I hate this whistle so much.
Hold on. Why do I hear a whistle rapidly being blown?
I hate it so much. It's terrible.
How about this?
Anyway,
Why don't
number
I
5
give...
is gonna head out to what's it called? It's gonna head out to Silva. Switching needs to be done. Yeah, nice cut a grab.
By the way, Mir,
Hi.
if you hate that whistle so much, why don't you just build a actual Pennsylvania Railroad Banshee?
This thing has got the V&T single chime on it. Or the V&T hooter, I should say.
Hooter. I like hooters.
It's not much of a hooter, though, when you think about it.
Well, I mean, Nix, that's all the more reason to get the whistles mod. There's like 4 different hooter whistles in it.
I think we're confused on which hooters we're talking about.
I knew what Hooters he was talking about.
I mean, I wasn't gonna go there with it. Trying to keep. For some reason, I'm the odd man out today, trying to keep things PG.
I thought it was on about whistles, to be honest.
How
Why
does-
are there Lucas Pinco's car? I have several questions.
I don't have answers for all those questions. Sorry.
You have several questions to which there are no answers.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do I not
Very
have
accurate.
airlines connected somewhere? What's going on here? I have to actually walk my train right now. Oh no, I'm a railroader.
You actually are doing a brake test? Oh.
Shocking.
He's trying to find out where the
be
air
proud
isn't
of
tied
me,
in.
Krieg.
Doing a class 1. Wow.
Found one of the valves. Which
The
one
difference
of these
between
does
class
not look
1s
like
and
the
class
other?
2s. Class 1s will do a brake check. Class 2s will just hope that the air's tied in.
You know, as a fan of the wheeling in Lake Erie, I'm going to have to take offense to that. Also, let me point out that it's the class 1 railroads like Norfolk Southern that crash all the time.
True.
Yeah. My class 2 is a tough brake test, not necessarily.
They just had I believe it was Pennsylvania the other day. They just had to pull like 2 or 3 of their locomotives out of the river.
They had a triple train derailment.
Yep.
3 trains smashed into each other.
I have an invader on my train.
Actually, so the wreck over here on the Lehigh, which is my backyard, is a eastbound was parked at a signal doing what it was supposed to do.
Mm-hmm.
A intermodal
Oh,
seemed
jeez.
to have been backing towards said eastbound and smashed into it, derailing some cars onto the westbound main, which no one then proceeded to say anything on the radio, I guess. And a minute later, the eastbound was waiting for, smashed into the derailed cars
Oh,
and went into the Lehigh.
yikes.
And that is according to the NTSB.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm waiting to find out why the westbound didn't have enough notice to stop. But I'm waiting to find out why this intermodal smashed into the back of the parked eastbound at the red board. Because that's really the trigger, is someone backed into a train at a signal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's rough.
And at a pretty decent speed too, to kick 3 cars off.
All right, well, I'm on my way out of Robinson Gap with about 14 cars, 13 of which are coal.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't there like 2 other Norfolk Southern derailments recently as well? Like within like the last 2 weeks.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, probably.
And of course, it's Norfolk Southern. I cannot speak today. Yippee.
Which sucks, because I genuinely do like Norfolk Southern.
Mm-hmm.
I even invaded one of their rail yards recently. Got some nice video. Walked away with about a dozen railroad spikes as well.
And you're gonna turn those into what?
Listen, there's some details here that clearly aren't important.
I mean, you know, if it's Fallout 4, that's handy ammo. Just saying.
It's about to be Fallout Redneck, is what it is.
Well, no, it's Fallout. It's Fallout 4, the Railroad faction. All right, so the cars from the sawmill are currently shoved over into the old interchange in East Whittier, and I'm now heading up the mountain.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, I'm trying to keep this train under 15 miles an hour.
I've been able to push 20 on that entire branch.
Well, forgive me for not wanting to kiss the dirt today.
They're also in
Yeah,
the
let's
Burke.
go-
You have to remember they're in the Burke.
You've got a 69% safety rating. You can eat a little dirt.
Stop.
And yes, Stickman, I like rail motors. To answer your question there in the game chat.
It used to be a 72% safety rating.
Looking yard talk. Okay. Yard talk. I gotta find the server first. There it is.
It's over there, up there, and up there. Why is my server like not priority 1 in your life? What's wrong with you?
Oh yeah, that thing. the British 040 tank engine rail motor.
That's actually horrifying.
No,
Bro, it
they
looks like they took a regular train and just squished it.
no. What it looks like is they took essentially the dock engines that a lot of British railways used and put a coach on, mashed a coach into it. Yeah. I want this thing. Can somebody win the lottery and we can new build it along with the Canadian Pacific one and then run them on the main line?
No.
New build Canadian Pacific 88 and run down the Northeast Corridor.
So, you want to know something funny?
What?
There were 20 of those rail motors built.
The
And they
Canadian
w-
Pacific or which ones?
The Lancashire and Yorkshire,
Ah, okay.
which then went into LMS. But the thing is, they were originally built as rail motors, and they stayed rail motors. The photo where it's missing coach body is basically after it had just been built, essentially,
Yeah.
/ overhauled. So it didn't have that time.
Alright, I'm making a small pit stop here at the Alarka Junction yard and picking up a single car as well. I think there is also another car down in Alarka that needs to come up, but that's not going to happen anytime soon.
I can run up there later, probably. I'm coming down now to grab that almond car.
Well, later isn't now.
You should watch your tone.
Yeah, Creek might just hit you with the rule book.
Robert, having the S51 tender on your Burke, that sounds like a dangerous combination. I mean, I'm going to be getting that tender mod, and I am immediately going to be slapping the Burke tender on the back of the C55.
Ugh.
Either
You-
that or the P43 tender.
The
You
P43
monster.
tender is more accurate.
Yeah.
B65 on the back of the G16.
Give the Burke the
Or,
starting
sorry,
locomotive tender.
My my C25's got upgraded with clear vision tenders from the S23,
Mm,
and then they have now been assigned to Pulpwood Shuttle and Silva Dillsborough duties.
no.
Krieg, is there a mod out there for a slanted tender to give to an 060 steam engine?
Not yet.
No, there's no such modeled one yet.
Damn.
All current mods have to do with default assets, except for stuff still in testing.
I mean, personally, my opinion, number 5 would look very beautiful with a slope back tender.
Oh my god, yes.
Oh yeah, it would.
Or even the S51 as well.
Yeah.
I think pretty much every locomotive in the game, except for the P43 and Burke, should have a slope back tender variant. They should have Vanderbilt tenders.
I don't.
Variants.
I think the S51 is actually too large for a slope back. It's just it would eat too much.
You know what I really can't wait for
But
is
slope
for us to get oil burning locomotives that would justify having whaleback tenders.
Mm-hmm.
Railback?
Whaleback, yeah.
Really cool.
It's like a half a drum on wheels.
Southern Pacific 18, I believe, has one.
Oh,
yeah, Slim Princess.
Yeah.
oh yeah,
Uh,
I've seen it.
Fun fact: some of the Southern Pacific's early cab forwards had whaleback tenders before they adopted their very distinct tender that they have now.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I mean, people find it amazing when somebody tells them that the 2882 cab forwards weren't the only cab forwards Southern Pacific had. They also had 2662s.
Mm-hmm. I knew about that one at least.
Yeah, they had Prairie Malays. But then kind of like the 4882s, their 2662s also got the 4 wheels on the lead truck, because same issues with them liking to hunt and not being able to go through turns very well with just a single axle up there. So
All right, I'm hooked up to the car. I just gotta wait for air to recharge, and I'm out of here.
No, something I find funny, right?
what?
Is people say, "Oh, Britain didn't see diesels until like 50s," despite the fact that we had them beforehand in like the late 1930s, early 40s.
Yeah, I mean. Yeah, so I mean, the thing with that is, yes, railroads were experimenting with diesels. Some railroads even started getting diesels in like the late teens as like an experimental idea. It wasn't really until the late 40s, early 50s where diesel was kind of realized as, oh, this is actually a replacement, not just a passing fancy. Let's buy a whole crap ton of them and replace all of our steam.
Insert
Yeah.
diesel theme.
Yeah.
But
The entire reason why it's called the transition era.
yeah, but what I meant is most people that I've spoken to at least go, but there was no diesels before BR. It's like there were. I mean, it's like the narrow gauge systems. They had diesels.
Oh yeah.
The LMS experimented with diesel shunters, which were the inspiration for the later class of the British Railways Class 08 shunters.
Right.
I like the Class 08, personally.
Yeah. Also known as Gronks.
Glonks?
Gronks.
How are you spelling that? GR or?
Gronks. Gronk.
Gronks. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, it was the accent that was throwing me off a little bit.
Yeah, it's also the fact that I do have trouble with pronouncing some words.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All good.
But
It's okay.
yeah, the
I don't
quality-
English sometimes either, so that's fine.
True, true.
But yeah, no, the dieselization, the very beginning of dieselization is very interesting because, you know, the same thing with very early Steam. It was just a lot of companies going and just throwing random stuff at the wall to see what stuck and what fell off. So some of the early diesels are just weird.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well, they're basically box cab electric with an engine in them,
Yeah, exactly.
which are some of the neater things. I'm just like, yeah, I want one of those on my model railroad just because it's freaking cool.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons why if you look at the stuff that I posted on the Railroader Discord, like 80% of it's box cabs that are either diesel or electric. Because I'm just like, box cabs are cool.
Box cab, box cab, box cab.
Yeah.
You get a box, and you get a box, and you get a box.
Like who wouldn't want a New Haven ET3A?
Do you want to see something interesting?
Sure.
Okay, it's in Yard Talk. So there's a company.
Oh, that's ugly.
Oh my god. I like
That's
it.
Ugly.
It's diesel, isn't it?
Yes.
Diesel Mechanical.
Yeah.
And so the funny thing is, right, the firm that made it, so it's a very infamous firm, Fowler.
Oh yeah.
Now Fowler, known
Didn't
for
they
their
didn't they make the 6Fs?
the 6F.
Yeah.
What the fuck's a 6F?
I think it was a 6F. It was the 060.
That's
You're
very
talking
helpful.
about the Q1.
No.
Q1 had a power classification. It was Britain's most powerful 060.
Oh, I'm thinking of the 4F. That's what I'm thinking
but
of. Yeah.
No, that's a completely different Fowler.
Oh, okay.
So, the Fowler who built that diesel mechanical. Now, the thing is, you ready for this? So there were basically two Fowlers. Fowler, who was the railway Fowler, who worked for the LMS Midland Railway as well, right? Then you got Fowler of Lee, who built mainly traction engines.
Okay.
They did have their hand at railway locomotives as well, but it was mainly traction engines, ploughing engines, etc.
Right.
But when you look at Fowler locomotives in terms of traction engine company, they're strange.
Oh yeah. Yeah, no, that is a very interesting locomotive. Like that front overhang there, just for the mechanical motion to the wheels is just, it's weird.
Yeah.
Spicy wheel noises. Burke is not happy on 25-mile-per-hour zone.
No, never is. It's not happy in any zone that isn't straight.
Happiness, speed, momentum.
I mean, one of my favorite fun facts about kind of the transition era of diesel into steam into diesel, which like I have mixed feelings about, because it's like I'm kind of happy that the East Broadtop closed when it did, because there was actually a very brief point, and I mean like brief, where the East Broadtop did actually look at potentially acquiring a diesel. And I don't know how I'd feel about it if that thing still existed, if it had ended up being made. Because there's like mention of it, like I think they went to it was either EMD or Alco, but it like makes no mention of like what type of engine it would have been.
I mean, in terms of that, if it had been built, it probably would be quite interesting.
Oh yeah.
But with it not being built, it's more speculation. There's no real concrete
Yeah,
design.
well, the thing is like, why am I trying to pick up logs here? I'm on the wrong track. But yeah, so like, it's only mentioned in like an inquiry of them seeing like, oh, what diesels are available, but like nothing was like ever mentioned. Like, there's no like correspondence back from the manufacturer being like, hey, here's what we can do in 3 foot. Like, nothing. It's just like they inquired and there was never a reply. So
That we know of.
yeah, so my guess is it was one of those things where the East Broad Top went out and said, hey, let's look into this, and then immediately like canceled any idea of it.
I mean, they probably thought, do we need a diesel?
Yeah, especially since this I believe was around like 1951, 52, so coal prices were already dropping. So they probably didn't see it as worthwhile to be acquiring new locomotives, even though, you know, the day before the railroad shut down in 1956, they, you know, 2 weeks prior to that, they'd completely overhauled a locomotive, and on the last day, they were still putting rivets in a steel hopper. So,
East Broad Top is kind
Just
of
imagine they did get like a diesel, and it's just like a tiny F7.
I mean, if anything, I wouldn't have been surprised if had they gone the if they had lasted past 1956 and gone the dieselization route. I could see them dealing with people like Fairbanks Morse, who was also well known for narrow gauge, in the early diesel scene, more so than like Baldwin or Alco, or I mean, even to an extent, probably Vulcan, because they had diesels as well. So, let's see what's going on in chat over here. Absolutely nothing.
Yeah, why did you scare everybody away?
I mean, the concept would be very interesting, and when you think about it, what sort of design would have they gone with?
Yeah, I don't know. All I know is that there's a 99.99% chance that it would have looked better than whatever the heck M7 is. I am sorry, like I get like the reasoning behind why Kowalczyk got all those diesels in the early 90s. Yeah, most of which now are at least 2 of which now are actually at the Colorado Railroad Museum. You have the smaller center cab that they use. I think it's painted in Burlington Northern scheme. That is a direct sister locomotive to M7. They both came out of the same Algoma steel plant in somewhere up in Canada. I can't exactly remember where. And then Big Al, the big center cab is that was at the Durango, was also from that same plant. So and then I think the Durango in Silverton has one of the other ones that Kowalczyk bought, but it ended up being used as a parts locomotive, so I don't know what happened to it.
Alright, I am now arriving in Bryson.
I just got to the top of the hill on the Connolly. But yeah, so it's like I understand why he bought those diesels, but it's like the way that diesel has been painted its entire existence in green and red has just made it stick out as like the sorest of thumbs on the railroad. Like you can clearly tell it does not belong there. One of these things is not like the other. One of these things just doesn't belong here. That's pretty much the M7 in a nutshell. It just doesn't belong there. But I've heard that they may be repainting it to something more appropriate.
God, please.
So here's hoping for black with orange lettering.
Oh,
I
boy.
found the diesel I like.
Oh.
It's American.
Oh, the variable gauge. Oh yeah. Yeah, no, these things were interesting. The United States Army variable gauge Davenports.
Yep.
Yeah, they were designed with a truck set that could go anywhere from standard gauge to 2-foot gauge.
What?
Like, yeah, they were a military contracted diesel that was created basically for all and any purpose, regardless of gauge. Yeah, I mean, if you want to see a picture of them, they're in Yard Talk right now, including plans for it. Stickman, what I'm going to need you to do is go onto the Rareiter Discord and put that in as a suggestion, please. Thanks.
Wow.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. Here in the UK, we have a Davenport.
I mean, you also technically have an SD40-2, but you know.
You guys also have an SW1500.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, could you stop stealing shit?
It's not that they're
The design
they're
is
stealing.
good, man.
It's not that they're stealing shit. It's that the companies came over to like Alco and EMD and said, "Hey, we want this."
By the way, in Yard Talk, there's a picture of the Davenport.
Oh yeah.
So the story with that Davenport, though, it never works in America because it went to India.
Ooh.
So basically, it's First World War, right?
Yeah.
And
Oh, trench loco.
no, it's not a trench loco. It went to India.
Hmm.
So, I think it's 1917, roughly. I think that's when that Davenport dates to. But First World War is going on, right? Now, the British locomotive building industry is focusing, well, on the war effort.
Mm-hmm.
And we're basically at max capacity. So this, I think it was a sugar mill in India who ordered it from the Davenport company. And it was shipped from America to India where it worked. And then we brought it to the UK after it was found having a tree growing through the cab.
And it's now restored and running. That's impressive.
Bro, it's really a green locomotive.
Yikes.
One of my favorite ones, there is currently a steam locomotive from Hawaii that is currently operating in Connecticut.
By the way, there's a photo of what the Davenport used to look like when it was first brought to UK.
But yeah, I find that interesting that there's a steam locomotive that was built and operated in Hawaii now, doing basically tourist service in Connecticut.
All right. Creek, what would you say the maximum recommended tonnage would be for the Burke going towards Silva?
By itself.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. We've also got this thing.
Let's see. Let me do a calculation.
A calc elimination?
If I can just throw my hat into the ring, I'm going to say 2,000 tons.
So I might have to grab 9 and 10 and then throw them on the end.
Oh, hey, look, the cordwood's ready.
Yep.
Hey, good thing I've been doing switching here already.
So you need about 42 pounds of tractive effort per ton, which means that Yeah, between 1,500 and 2,000 tons.
All right, so I'm already at limit with the current consist that I have.
So we might have stolen a few things from America.
Yep. That just do be how it is.
Well, so it's not just the Davenport we stole, technically, but also these.
Oh, the Plymouth Shunters. Yep.
But did you notice that, like, kind of like a bus on rails in the red?
Yeah, it's like a diesel mechanical, right?
So the one that's just below the picture of Davenport of what it used to look like, that's also a Plymouth, but it's like a bus type thing.
What
What?
the fuck? You guys stole a goose?
Well, I don't think we stole it. I think we got it. I don't really know.
Look at
That's not.
these-
Replace the
like,
word
look at the red
stole
one.
with borrowed permanently.
Bro,
So,
they got a goose.
a
Or
2-foot gauge.
a knockoff goose, I should say. Because
A
the
discount
actual ones were
goose?
painted white and stuff.
Let's see. What is it? Well, it's a goose, but what sort?
Do you not know what a goose is?
I know what a goose is. It's just I'm trying to
Goes
find
quack.
what make it is.
Yeah, here's that adorable little Hawaiian locomotive I was telling you about that's operating in Kent, Connecticut right now.
Oh my god, it's a 242. Look at the thing.
Yes. Yes, here
Why
I'll
didn't they just make it a 260?
They almost could.
I'll pull up the current image of it. Give me 1 sec.
Yeah, you absolutely could turn that into a 260. You'd probably have to raise the cab up a little bit, but that's it.
There you go. And yes, that is a suggestion in the Railroader Discord because why not?
The dink!
United States Motor Corps. That's what it says on that goose.
Oshkosh, Wisconsin, USA.
Hi,
Is-
bye.
Oh yeah, it was made in Oshkosh.
Mm-hmm. It says it
Ironic.
right under the. It says it right on the front of the grill underneath it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if this is just another kit bash.
Probably was.
I mean, it looks exactly like an early rail bus, so yeah.
I wonder if my chicken pie is done.
I would go check it, maybe.
Well, I put it in
it's fine.
about. I put it in about 11 p.m. and it's currently 38 past. Yeah, that's definitely done.
Maybe a little overdone, even.
Is your house on fire?
No.
Nah, then
No,
it's still
so-
edible then.
So I put it in a what is it? Air fryer. So it has a timer.
Mm-hmm.
So it automatically stops. So yeah.
God, I really hope I'm gonna have the tractive effort to shove these cars backwards to get these last pulpwoods.
You'll be fine.
Should have done it the other way.
Considering me and Sheridan have shunted this area a lot, You'll be fine. Number 8 can handle it.
So many moves.
Power.
Power! I'm like controlling 3 different engines and hoping none of them crash.
What are you doing that you have to do that?
I'm gonna take all of transfer together because I'm gonna have to do it heavy pickup at Whittier.
You'll be fine.
What I do when I have to run that interchange stream by myself is I set the head end on an AI, and I control the hind end helpers by myself. But that's me.
Oh, another car that has to go to the interchange? Oh.
Oh my god, are you guys gonna be doing you're doing a triple header.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna be doing a triple header on my own, but
Yeah. I might have to film a bit.
I now
Right,
have
number
to
8 is coming down the mountain with all the pulpwood.
do a quick pickup here.
Oh, I might want to go up to L2 and make sure I reset that switch. There we go.
Yeah, let's not have any shenanigans here. Alright, stole a car from the house track.
So, random topic. Most interesting locomotive you've ever discovered and go.
Bell's Gap one truck Chrysler.
This was an actual thing?
Yeah.
Somebody find me a picture of this real quick.
Oh God, I know the picture's been
Really
posted in this
disturbing.
Discord like multiple times.
Cordy, are you watching? Okay. Here, it's somewhere in IRL show, I think.
Man, I hope frame rate doesn't show up in chat and see me with 2 engines in one boxcar.
3, 2, 1.
Oh. Yeah, I just found a photo of one from the Lakeshore Stone Products Company.
Nix,
One
I've
truck,
got a
I
question.
swear.
Yes.
Why do you have 2 engines on one boxcar?
Because I'm about to have 3 engines in one boxcar. What the hell's wrong with you? Go to the program.
Get with the program!
Pardon my French, but what the fuck?
Have you not been paying attention to my content?
No, because I went and got my chicken.
Wait, you don't watch my content? How dare you? Get the fuck out.
I
That's because I'm playing the game with you, you muppets.
Ah.
guys, I just found the most gorgeous looking British locomotive of all time.
Oh,
I don't
no.
need to watch the content.
There you
I
go. It's in
am
yard.
the content.
It's in yard talk.
Oh, that thing. Oh, a coffee pot.
With a roof.
With a roof,
Huh.
yes.
Some were
It-
retrofitted later on in the
Yeah,
lives.
it was from a railroad called Head Wrightson and Co.
That would be industrial.
And you know the amazing thing is it still exists.
Yeah, it's at like Beamish, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, it's at the Beamish.
Guess how
It's
I
weird.
know.
It's weird. There's all these locomotives that survive that are, it's like, 280, 280, 280, 282, 282, 484s. And yet a whole bunch of locomotives that didn't survive that people really wish did. And then there's this thing. Just the most absurd oddball locomotives survive into preservation.
Well, the thing is,
You know
though,
what? I'd buy one.
Yeah.
So the thing is,
Probably wouldn't be that expensive to buy, honestly.
that one would be very costly because that is over 150 years old.
Built in 1871.
Wow.
Well, I mean, at that point, you might as well just new build.
No, the thing is, it's kept in constant operation.
Mm-hmm.
It steams, they've overhauled it, done work to it, and it still goes. I mean, this is where people go, oh, but you're not saving any of the original material. Well, the thing is, when you actually look at when you look at rebuilds, right?
Nick, so are you just leaving Bryson now, or?
I'm about to be, yeah.
All right. Well, then I'm heading out onto the main here at East Whittier.
My God, I can't wait to get some bigger power in this game. Like that can match the work.
Yeah, like that 1282 that I suggested that has the exact same tractive effort as the Burke.
Oh no, I was more thinking of the Erie S3 I suggested.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I was
Beautiful
just thinking.
locomotive.
I was just thinking of the Southern Railway Malays.
I mean, what I would suggest doing is just Google Alton and Southern 282 and tell me that that's not a beautiful.
Can we
Beast
get
of
the
machinery.
Pennsylvania Q2?
Can we get the
Listen,
Pennsylvania
listen.
S1?
I'm pretty sure both of those have been suggested, and the first comment in both of them are, "These are too big for a branch line."
Shut the hell up.
Okay, and Southern Pacific operated Cab 4s on logging branch.
You know
line,
what's
your
too
point.
big for a short line? Let's go with the Erie triplex.
And we're still
Hell
getting
yeah,
that anyway.
brother!
We're still getting that anyway.
Yeah, exactly. So you know what? Their
It's going to
opinions
be a
invalid.
mod, but we're still getting it.
I want my triplex, or there will be death.
The beatings will continue until the triplex exists.
There'll just be a pair of triplexes for Andrew Helper service.
Yes, exactly. That's all you need. That'd be
Actually, a
that'd be
triplex
10
in
miles
this
an
game
hour
would work even
slugging.
Yeah, no, triplex in this game would work even better because you don't even have to worry about
No,
firing
you
it.
know what would be the ultimate pair? One Erie triplex with an Erie L1.
Oh my God.
The
you're speaking
Camelback
my
Erie
language,
L1?
man.
Yes.
Correct.
Nice.
Like there's one actual Southern locomotive. Yeah, exactly. And the
In the
Burke in
game.
this game isn't even Southern. It's L&N.
Mm-hmm.
The only trying to remember what the class is in the game, but it's basically Southern 630.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's the only true Southern loco on a Southern branch.
Yep.
I mean, the 080 switcher, it's basically, I think it's a USRA design.
Yep.
It's very similar to the Southern 080 switchers, but there's a few differences here and there, but you technically count it as a Southern loco.
I mean, I just learned today that the Tweetsy had 080 and 080.
Wait,
Yeah. The Tweetsy had an 080.
Oh, you guys have Foamer's Bane.
Huh?
You guys have Foamer's Bane.
What's that?
The P43.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, we've had that.
Yeah, I
That's
haven't
that's
played on
passenger
this.
service.
Yeah, I haven't played on this for a while. How could you tell?
I'm pretty sure that we had it last time you were here.
I don't think so.
Well,
Maybe.
I mean, even if we did, you may not have seen it because Nasu was hogging it, probably.
Yeah, maybe.
Mhm.
I've returned to Alarka Junction. I'm gonna head up to Alarka and see if there's anything I have to grab to bring down the Bryson. Actually, I could just pop over to Alarka and look before I run up the whole branch.
Might be a good idea.
It's not like this thing you really uses fuel. The consumption is kind of ridiculously low.
Yeah, but I mean, it constantly runs though. That's the issue.
But it doesn't burn anything idling.
Oh, does it not? I thought it still burned something.
I don't think so. I mean, I could be wrong, but...
Triple header, probably using a ridiculous amount of water.
Why did that go onto that track? Okay.
Because it's stupid, what do you expect?
Well, I could have swore I threw the switch.
Oh, really? Huh. There's one to go out. So I'm not gonna go all the way up there for one. I can come down for tonight instead. It's two.
Oh, this is gonna be a great shot.
There's only two to bring down now. Alarka can wait till tonight.
Yeah, that's fine. I actually don't know whether or not we can upgrade anything at Larka yet for tier 3, although I think I looked last time we were playing. Yeah, it's still tier 3 max.
Probably the next day you'll be able to upgrade to tier 4.
I've got to be honest. I had a change of opinion of one of the locos in the game.
Well,
The SW1.
why?
Well, so previously I used to hate the shit out of it. I tried it in creative and yeah. I kind of enjoy driving it.
We can probably get one, but I'd rather just start banking on GP9s. Chugga.
Choo choo.
We're getting quite a bit of a roster here.
That's an understatement and a half.
He. He.
We need more money. Who can I
Yeah.
fire? What's the price for GP9 is only 31,500? Okay.
Is that what it is?
Yeah. Well, we also only have 10% discount because it's safety rating.
What is the safety rating at?
69%. I can't
It's
even
also
like make
it's
that
also
up. That
been there
is-
for like the last 5 sessions because we're still on the same day.
Yeah, we've been kind of struggle busing.
Yeah. I am going a little fast here.
Yeah, just yeah, Nix, just a heads up.
In water.
Yeah, Nix, just a heads up. I am currently doing some shuffling of cars in East Whittier, in the old interchange. So
Okay. Yes, spacebar. Those are not Jeeps that we're using. Krieg has the Jeep for the moment. We left the Jeep and somebody that's certified to handle Jeeps.
Wait, has Krieg actually ever operated a Jeep? I thought he operated Alcos.
I have also worked on a Jeep 9 and a Jeep 8. Oh, and I've also maintained GP40s and SD40s.
Ah, okay.
And plenty of SWs.
What about GP38s?
No, we never had any of those on the railroad that railroads I worked for.
The fun thing is the CSX yard that I live next to. Its frequent yard switcher is a GP38. But if you go and look at CSX's roster, the locomotive does not exist on their roster, and the only locomotive on their roster with that same number is actually identified as an SD40-2.
Huh.
What's the number?
I don't exactly remember off the top of my head. I'll have to go out tomorrow and check, see if it's see what it's doing. Well, probably not tomorrow because I work tomorrow morning, but of course I'm gonna bleed my brake lines because somebody left the tail end open. Thank you.
No, it's not the type of Jeep you take rock climb either.
I mean, you can, but you'd have to be very brave.
Yeah, sure. I have one of those Jeeps. It's a Gladiator, and I love it. It's my baby. Absolutely
It's
love my
also
Jeep.
it's also covered in ducks, but you know.
Yeah, you know. You gotta duck other Jeeps. We've had this conversation before on this series.
Yes.
Apparently, some people in this community think I shouldn't be seen in public, let alone with other people. But you know, duck them.
We have had this conversation before, and it's normally a conversation that comes before and or after a lengthy conversation about food. So, what food are we talking about today?
Pizza.
Pizza!
What kind of pizza?
Pizza with bacon.
Good question.
Pizza with bacon. Yeah.
And I want a milkshake on the side, also with bacon.
So wait, are we just talking plain cheese with bacon, or?
Yeah.
Okay. And not a bad choice if you want something that's super simple. It'll fill you up. Yep, cheese and bacon. That'll do it.
Mm-hmm.
I had a cheese, bacon, and garlic pizza the other day, and that was pretty good.
Oh, that does sound good.
Yeah.
The most recent pizza I had was a Philly cheesesteak style.
Ooh.
You know, I could have swore somebody
It
was
was-
reheating up
delicious.
Domino's pizza at work today, and I just wanted to punch him in the fucking face.
How could you not finish that pizza all in one sitting?
Domino's, it's just like you either love or hate their pizza, but like the smell of it is like it's just one of those pizza brands that you can't like not identify because it generally smells
Yeah.
unique, but in a good way.
William says grilled chicken stromboli.
Huh.
So William, at the so I work in a restaurant, and the restaurant I work at, we have a pizza called the Great White.
That's
And
racist.
whenever, well, it's called the Great White because it uses Alfredo sauce. Okay, but whenever I get that, I'll always add broccoli to it, just because you're essentially making a grilled chicken Alfredo pizza if you do that, and it is delicious.
Yeah, that does sound delicious. Oh, God.
Yeah, I remember one of my managers one day saw me order it, and they looked at me and gave me like this look of disgust of like, ew, why would you add broccoli on a pizza? And I'm just like, what? Alfredo sauce, broccoli, chicken, grilled chicken Alfredo pizza. And he's like, oh.
Yeah, this is big brain.
Like at first it was disgusting, and then he's like, "Oh wait, no, this is about to be the best pizza of all existence."
Debatable.
Yeah, some people would like probably argue that pineapple on pizza is the best in existence, but you know, fuck them because they're wrong.
I mean, I'm
As
not about.
somebody who lives in New York, I take great offense to that.
Listen.
Oh,
as
hey,
somebody
hold
who-
on, Crusher. You like pineapple on pizza?
No, oh, you
As somebody-
misunderstood me. I take offense to people who like pineapple on pizza.
All right,
Okay.
well then I'm about to offend you because as a person who enjoys pineapple on pizza, I'm not about to throw pineapple onto a grilled chicken Alfredo pizza. For me, I can see both sides of it. There are certain pizzas where pineapple goes really great with, especially with things that you would naturally find pineapple with, like ham. Like if you're baking a ham, most people will put pineapple in the glazing for that, which great combination. But if you're getting, say, like a cheese pizza and throwing pineapple on it just for the sake of having pineapple on it, absolutely not. Have it. Pineapple belongs on pizzas where it has something in it that it complements, something that it would normally belong with anyway.
Hey, there's a tanker here at Whole Fast Heating, Holyfield Heating that needs to go, and it's in the fucking back.
Yeah. Yeah. Wait, where are you at? You
I'm
might want
in
to stop
Whittier.
because I am still occupying the siding track here in East.
Oh, don't
Whittier.
worry. I am about to take on water actually.
Okay.
Who just jumped in my cab?
Hi, I'm riding with you now.
Are you bored?
Did you just get out of my cab and go to his cab?
No, I wasn't even in your cab.
Who is in my cab? Who's in my cab? I don't know.
Probably Stick.
Maybe.
Yeah, we'll stick. I just have nothing to do right now. I mean, all of Silva's already switched out. So, you know.
Alright, decoupling this real quick. Pulling forward, and we're literally gonna fill every single engine up. Starting with the one in the back.
Yeah, well, that gives me plenty of time to get these pulpwood cars shoved onto the back of all the other cars here for the interchange. Get them shoved forward and then get back to the engine house.
9, 10, and 11. Nice.
Where's the C55?
With me.
Oh, okay.
I think.
Yeah, that's the big Connie.
I may have missed it.
Tiny bit.
By that much.
Just get out the slack, that'll do.
So I don't know the exact tonnage here of what you're going to be hauling here next, but as it currently sits, my total consist is 1,487 tons.
Alright, so I'm looking at like 3K at least.
Mm-hmm.
Something minus 709 is about 800 because, you know, you're refilling.
Something choo-choo.
Something.
I agree.
something. Child's play.
Alright, Krieg.
Hi, how you doing?
Digest, if you're done and if you can quickly come get it, there's that one oil car or tank car.
Yep. Give me like another minute here and I'll be able to.
That's fine. I got
Back
like
it
2
on,
other
yeah.
engines to refill anyway.
Yeah, just don't go blocking the switch on me.
I'm about to clear it anyway.
All right, see, let's see. 1,486 going to cut the engine. Which accounts for 125 tons.
So we got the C46, the D46, and the Burke. Oh wait, do we not have a C55?
Yeah, we do.
No, we don't.
Oh, we did.
We have a C46, not a C55.
Oh. All right, next I'm currently backing down to Whittier.
All right, I got one more engine to fill, but it's the biggest.
And of course, now there's one more ready in the sawmill, but it's in the middle of the stack. So
Yeah, just leave it.
Yeah, with the sawmill, I like to just rotate the cars all at once.
yeah, that's why I grabbed the ones that were ready in the sawmill out earlier because they were sitting up on the third track for some reason.
Oh, that's cursed.
What?
The water tower is not tall enough for the Burke.
Yeah, it is. It doesn't clip at all. Look at the model. It perfectly fits in there. Does not touch any rims. Also, hello, Dark.
Hey.
You're very quiet.
Notch 1 on a diesel barely does anything. Notch 2 does something. That's weird. I wonder if Notch 1 they don't actually have programmed. That would be curious.
Am I really that quiet?
No, I can hear
Oh,
you.
we can hear you. We just weren't responding. I guess.
It
There was
does
a
do something.
there was a third Disney park planned. Where was it planned for?
I don't remember, but I also remember part of its theming was war. This it was something I remember watching from Defunct Land.
Oh yeah, I've seen that channel before.
Yeah, they
Great
covered
channel.
a lot better there.
Hmm?
Also, I noticed the passenger train's been silent this whole time.
So I don't think
Well,
Nasu
we're
is here.
still on the same day.
Nasu, where are you?
Actually, we should probably start running the passenger now because this is rush hour area.
Yeah.
Well, if you're
Area. It's
volunteering, go
rush
ahead.
hour time.
Operation.
Sure, just get the hell out of my way when I
Over.
come down.
Passenger train's already on the way out.
Where is it?
Not to
It's
holla.
down.
Oh, okay.
So you said it was Hallfield Oil.
Yeah, it's the last tanker in there. Take your
I
sweet
mean, if you
time.
want, if you want, I could just shove it down on the end of your consist.
That also works, but you'd have to run around it too.
Run around it? No, I don't. I just have to back the car out and then do a flying switch.
Okay. I think we're filled
Well,
here.
I mean, you have the runaround track right here.
No, don't ruin his fun.
Now, fine, I'll do the runaround.
Wah!
I'm giving you options.
Shut up. Options are optional.
I will be right back because I just realized that I left my mod packs on.
Ooh.
Which does not allow me to see correct fuel levels when I'm in a non-modded game.
Nice.
Let's see, it's gonna be in this folder here.
Derp. Krieg is connected. Oh yes, that's gonna add some weight.
I mean, Nix, we could do something even more fun.
Yeah.
Cut away that cut away from your train between the boxcar and the first hopper, and I can just pull forward through the switch. I could just flying switch it right into the back of the boxcar, and then you could just shove back.
Or just go throw it on the consist. The one you already have laid out. It doesn't matter where in the consist. Actually, scratch that. I need the pulpwood to be in the back.
Yeah, the pulpwood is in the back.
Yeah, okay. Just put it on the back of mine. However you want to do that.
Let's see what you chuckleheads are up to.
Hey, by the way, this stencil car is not fully in. You
I don't
should
think
be
it
able to...
could be.
No,
Oh,
you
yeah.
can.
Oh,
You
yeah.
absolutely could. It just needs to be shoved. Actually, wait, I might be able to control, what's it called? Control R? Here.
Ah, well, that's what happens when you don't shove it into the bumper.
Yep. Shift R. Come on! Go!
The furious button mashing. There, you're in.
Smash!
Cool.
Hey, timely delivery.
Wonder how long that's been sitting there.
Probably a little bit.
Okay, I'm trying to follow what in the world is going on here.
What do you mean?
You have the one car just floating back.
Well, because I have to go grab it, and then I got to flying switch it back onto the rear of your train. So might as well just let it go.
It's
ahead
got a
of me.
ways to go to fly switch onto the back of this.
Yeah, I know, but I figured I'd let it free travel while I was. Me, Crush, are you gonna stop those cars once they get in?
Yeah, I got it, man.
All right, thank you.
Just control R to stop them.
Control R.
Just get on the one side and just hold them.
just holding them back. Just
Do a Spider-Man.
There we go. They're both in.
But we don't have any buildings to web onto.
Not yet.
You're gonna ride that one too on the Switch?
Yeah.
Any day now.
Why does the stupid handbrake always have to be the opposite end of the train?
Derpity derp derp.
The thing is, I actually don't know how much speed I need to get this to fully switch, fly switch back. So just be careful, because I'm probably gonna release you while you're doing like 15 miles an hour. I'd rather have more speed than I need than not enough.
Just enjoying my coffee break while waiting on you guys. Oh, hey, Nasu exists.
Hey, Nasu.
All we need is Sheridan, and it'd be a full house.
Yeah.
Although Sheridan might be Valheiming or Heimvalming.
Possibly. All right, let's see here. I need to.
Nasu, thank you for the 5 gifted. Frame rate being regifted one of the subs. as well as vintage cookie.
Who disconnected my air?
Was not me.
It wasn't me.
There we go.
Oh, you might have just not connected up to it in the beginning.
Yeah, but for some reason the brakes were completely bled on the car.
Weird. Alright. I'll ride this.
I got the switch.
Oh, nope. Nope.
Damn it! I
Why?
have the switch!
You guys should have just picked one person for the Switch.
Well, I said I had the switch, and then I switched it, and then somebody switched it back.
I switched it before you said that.
All right, you've got the switch.
Yes. I've got the car, I have the switch.
I've got
No,
the
hold
brain
on,
cell.
I'm backing up. I'm backing up.
Yeah, I'm getting her shoved back a little bit.
I mean, unless you want to push it all the way to him.
Yeah, that'd be entertaining. It'd take like 20 minutes.
5 mile an hour. Good for 6.
All right, Nasu. Enjoy work. Hope it's going a-okay. Maybe we can try and do a session tomorrow, depending on what's going on for me. All right, take 2 and action.
Tell me when to cut.
Remember your lines. I got my switch.
I'll deal with the cut. You deal with the switch.
Alright, alright. Go get him! There we go!
Oh, look at
And
that.
switching back.
It's like you
Too
guys
late.
knew what you were doing.
Know what I'm doing? Ha!
hopefully that has enough speed to get there.
If it doesn't, I'll just spam Shift R again.
Passenger car mod, it's good. Good to know.
Oh yeah, I need to get that. I need to get a whole bunch of mods now that I think about it. Oh, speaking of modding, I've been tinkering with the game file, seeing what I can do.
Oh.
Yeah. I have an idea for a mod that I want to start out with.
Is it going to be Betsy?
Oh.
Standard gauge Betsy, yes, please.
Those existed, by the way.
Oh yeah.
No. But you just take narrow gauge Betsy, same ugly model that we all love, and just scale her up to fit on the standard gauge, so everything's out of disproportion.
Just rip the exact model out of Rare's Online.
I don't feel like installing UE5 Ripper, thank you very much. Also, this isn't gonna happen.
Yeah, that's not gonna. All right, you know what? I'm just gonna back up.
Backing up.
You know what? We'll let this roll. It'll stop on its own. I'm gonna guess that. Yep, this is a grade. Of course it is.
You know, it's like you guys should have thought of this before you did this.
He could have flying switched and then shoved the tanker car into you. Why is the cylinder got 23%?
I do not know. It had full when I released it.
Well, it's stuck here now. I'm not dealing with it.
It's okay. Here I come with the triple header and all the cars.
With the train that can pull
With water
literally
that I'm now
everything.
gonna have to waste to do this move.
You'll be fine.
You would have had to waste the water to make the move down to Whittier, East
You
Whittier.
know, shut your pie hole. Nothing like 2,300 tons coming in.
About
Giving you a high
5
five.
cars to a couple. Three cars.
How did this tanker end up here?
2,
Because brain cell was not shared hard enough.
1 car to a couple. Half car, quarter, truck length. Good hitch.
Thank you.
Connected in. Released. Clear for main.
I'm glad that took like a half hour.
Welcome to Railroader.
And he calls me toxic.
You are toxic.
I must be rubbing off on you.
You make the assumption that I wasn't toxic to begin with. I just don't usually show it.
Ah.
Hey, Nix, you know what? It may have taken half an hour, but at least the industries load and unload themselves.
That is true. That is absolutely true.
Glares menacingly at the copper mine.
Do something.
You know what? You know what I'd love is like the biggest laugh of all time. It's if the devs of Railroads Online, just in the middle of like nowhere with no track attached to it, just put a platform with cranes on it.
Hey, look, guys.
You mean you could do that? You can do that now. Because amazing game mechanics that we're not going to get into this conversation. So let's just leave it at that.
Yeah, I'm very happy to leave Railroads Online behind. Thank you.
I'm gonna go get a drink. Be right back.
Yep.
Get us all one too.
I would.
I need a drink.
I would get myself some coffee, but I'm too lazy to stand up and walk 3 feet across my room.
Rule G, lads. Rule G.
Rule G violations, my favorite.
Which one is that again?
The one that says that you are not supposed to be intoxicated by anything while on duty.
You mean the one that says you're not supposed to be caught intoxicated while operating anything?
It doesn't specify being caught. It just says specify being on duty.
Casually sips iced tea.
We're just gonna casually ignore that 3/4 of Ross Roland's crew in the 70s and 80s were high on cocaine constantly while operating steam locomotives.
Rule G didn't exist then.
They didn't even know how to count the G.
There's probably a reason why it does exist now.
Well, so, and that wasn't even a joke. Like, in the 70s and 80s, it was not uncommon to walk into the conductor's caboose with the brakeman and anyone else on the crew and find them smoking weed, playing blackjack on the caboose table with vodka or some other liquor.
Right.
And then, yes, by the late 80s, there were definitely reasons as to why the rule was written. I will be back.
Hello, Corey. Welcome on back to the stream.
Why are you going so slow, Nix?
You know, it's because your fat ass is on the train.
Har har, very funny.
You asked.
Anyway.
Yeah, you asked. Don't get mad at the answer.
Excuse you, we're saving water. Stop being a thirsty bitch.
You are basically full in all of your tenders.
Yeah, and we got ways to go.
Use a little bit.
Ugh. I want to get rid of this cough so bad. It's driving me nuts.
You didn't have to come down on the main.
Well, it's slowing down, going for the switch, or just stopping at the end and reversing.
Fair point.
Plus, I look sexier on the main. Not your pity sidetrack.
Hey, it's not every day you get to see a triple header.
Exactly.
The East Broad Top says what?
Shut up. East Broad Top should have been dieselized to begin with.
Hey, yo!
Hot take.
Oh, I'm sorry. Was that toxic?
I will boycott you, Nix.
That wasn't toxic. That was.
Let me remind you. You pay to be here.
I mean, you could lose $5 a month.
It's okay. I'm sure Nasu will refund me. I
We
gotta
need a
go.
caboose for the end of this train.
No. We sold the caboose in like episode 1.
No, I think it lasted
You
until
want to
episode
buy it
3.
back?
Oh, did it? Can someone actually fact check that? How long we had the caboose?
It doesn't
Before we
matter, you
sold
wanna
it.
buy
I
back?
think you had the caboose. I think you had still the caboose when I joined.
Really? I thought we had it for not that long.
Six cars to a stop.
Yeah, working on the stopping
5,
part.
4, 3.
I may have stopped a little too
2
hard
cars to a
there.
stop. 1.5.
1 3/4.
1.
I'm here at the switch stand. I'll grab it for you.
I'm watching you in God mode. All right, you're clear. Oh wait, this one's flipped.
By the way, Nasu refunded me.
Wait, what?
Nasu gifted another sub. Robert was lucky to get it. Why is there not a fully loaded pulpwood car? Is there not? Oh. The hell?
No, they're all loaded on my end.
Oh, on my screen, apparently one is.
It
not.
might be a graphical glitch.
Yeah, it looks like it is because
Also, are
they're
you
supposed to read
aren't
like
you
what 50
being
times.
line direct? Oh yeah, you are. Okay.
Yep.
To be fair, Robert, you don't have to be here to get gifted a membership. It does, I think, help your chances, but I have no idea how YouTube works that system.
2 cars.
I mean, Robert, now you can always come join us on the
1
server.
car.
That is true. Our memberships are
Half
always welcome to
car.
join.
Yeah, come join. Got about truck's length. 3, 2, 1. Good hitch. And you're
Ooh.
connected in. I will get that air. Or I will get.
Yeah,
the,
about 3,000
it.
tons of freight
Oh.
and 44 cars.
Actually, question there for you, Nick. So weren't you gonna sell 2 and 3?
We haven't really
Decided?
on that yet.
Make. There's a track over in Bryson that nothing uses. You might want to put one of them there as like a display piece.
I mean, we
That's
have
what I would do.
the 080 down there in Alarka, so yeah, 2 and 3 could theoretically just go back up to Bryson and sit on one of the like very useless tracks.
Mm-hmm.
I like how I'm just standing inside the pulpwood.
You are the pulp.
I am the pulp.
Use the wood.
Oh no.
All right, Nasu, enjoy your night. Thank you so much for stopping by.
Oh, he's not going to come do passenger service?
Oh, yeah, he's working right now.
Oh,
Mhm.
okay.
Yeah,
That's no fun.
Passenger train's got to hit Alarka now, so.
Well, I'm currently riding the rear of the train, and that is where I'll stay.
Not in a very comfortable position, though, I might add.
I mean, I'm standing on the ladder, which does have an angle, so I can kind of lean forward and just chill.
Yeah, but you're on like the top rung of that angled part, so you're not really leaning at all.
Really?
You are on my screen, yeah.
Well, in real life, you would be able to lean forward, but this is a game.
And
With
somehow
no pause.
somehow I wound up all the way in the cab.
As long as somebody can normalize the switches behind us, I'm watching the tail end of the train to make sure it's fully out before we give this
I
some
have
power.
this funny little mod called Map Enhancer.
Are you using it right now?
Yes.
Does it work?
Oh, that's. It should.
Well, I'm here at the rear of the train now, so.
Here, wait. Let me flip it with Map Enhancer. Tell me if it goes.
Yep.
Yeah. Nice.
Magical God switches.
Well, that's a pretty consist.
And I'm
Just
gonna
horrifying
the entire
choo-choo
line to make
noises.
sure everything is switched properly, like these.
There we go. I've got my lantern out, so I'm the I'm the rear train device.
He's a Fred. He's a
Yeah,
fucking rear end device.
I'm a Fred. What does the F stand for?
It's flashing rear end device, if I remember.
Yeah, that's
correctly.
right.
We're giving it the beans.
We're using all of our water.
Who cares?
We're using our water, Mr. Squidward. Mr. Krabs owning a railroad. We're taking on water, Mr. Squidward. If you know what episode that's from. Because that's an actual quotable line where Mr. Krabs says we're taking on water.
Yes, we're taking on water under the sea.
But can you name which episode it was?
No.
It was the
I won't even lie, I can't.
it was the episode with the anchovies where they're tearing the restaurant apart and they're flying up through the air in the cash register boat. We're taking on water, Mr. Squidward, and then they come back up and there's no boat left. I want my mommy, Mr. Squidward.
Yeah, I like the Burke in this game, Robert.
Mm-hmm. The Burke is beautiful.
Burke is love, Burke is life.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's
I think my
track.
favorite. I got my favorite actual Burke is like the S3. It's so unique compared to the other ones. It doesn't have that like standard Van Swergen design.
Mm.
It's honestly closer to the Big Emma.
Don't you just love it when you're trying to stream a game and people won't stop blowing you up on Discord?
Enable streamer mode on
Grab
Discord.
an image of the S3.
It is, but it's like a private group. It's like a DM group chat, so it's not like an actual Discord server.
Oh, then put yourself on Do Not Disturb.
I always am, Nix.
Oh. So wait, are you having an audio problem or?
No.
Oh, you're just getting the notifications.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, no, my Discord never makes sounds anymore.
Yeah, mine stopped making sounds like 5 years ago.
Well, because I intentionally shut them off, because even with Do Not Disturb, so much stuff goes. I'm in like 100 and like I think 115 Discord servers that are going off all the time.
What is wrong with you?
If I left the sounds on Discord, I'd never be able to sleep.
Just constantly getting pings.
Well, because like some of them are for like virtual clubs I'm involved in. Some are video game groups. Some are YouTube channel related. All these various things. So there's stuff going on around the clock.
Oh yeah, that's right. So
The worst offender of those is the one for Has Been Hotel.
So Krieg, you remember how you noticed that the AI doesn't follow the 30-mile-an-hour rule around the one wooden bridge by Bryson?
Yeah.
It does the exact same thing over by Brooks,
Oh, nice.
except for one corner.
Who needs to follow a 30?
See, this is the exact reason why when I use
Yeah, like
AI on
when-
my save, the max speed is 30 miles an hour that I set it to.
Well, and I say we die like men.
I mean, 35 and a 30 isn't enough to put it over, but
Oh, there was a car here at Wilmot that had to go.
Well,
It can go tomorrow.
Yeah, it can
Well,
wait.
wait, was there? I
Yes.
literally looked at it as we passed. It wasn't ready to go. Must have just.
Yeah, it got ready as we were passing through.
I
Bastard.
mean, we're far away from interchange. In
We could
another
also
7
just
hours,
call interchange whenever too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How are we doing on water, Nix?
I don't know. Stick your head in the tank.
I
Where's-
can't. I'm all
okay.
the way back here.
You
chill.
got about. We got what? 20,000 gallons.
Well, it's the other two tenders we got to worry about that are like 6,000 each.
Follow him back to the
20,
tender lid and then just give him a swirly.
65, 6,000. We're fine.
Wait,
we'll
what
be
was that,
fine.
Krieg?
I said follow him back to the lid of the tender and then give him a swirly.
Oh, God.
I mean, well, what you could do is you could take the larger tender and pipe in hoses with pumps into the other one, so when you need to, you can just pump water over, balance them out.
Wow, Einstein.
He's thinking with portals.
I'm thinking with garden hoses. Cheapest solution.
I hate
Okay,
fear.
But like
Yes.
portal.
Yeah, I was with you there, Crusher. I was there, you know.
Yes, we love portal.
Oh, Nix, by the way, I meant to ask you, what are your feelings on survival RPG games?
What title?
Enshrouded. I just bought it 2 days ago, and it's fascinating.
Yeah, so you mean the one that Let's Game It Out just did a video on
Yes.
that I just
That one.
conveniently watched right before stream?
Yes. I have to say I've owned it for 2 days now, and I find that it is worth the money. Early game is a bit of a grind fest, but it's good fun.
I don't know. I've not seen anything in that game that really like draws my attention, to be honest.
Yeah, it kind of... So, like, the survival aspect of it kind of follows Valheim's survival aspect. Like, you don't have to eat, but eating will give you, like, improved stats. And then it's got a whole building element to it, a whole RPG. Like, from what I can see, it is, like, if you like Hobbit homes, it's, like, the ideal game to build Hobbit homes in.
Oh.
If I may recommend a game,
Showed brothers.
you ever heard of Ultra Kill?
No,
Oh.
Do you like FPS games?
not really.
Yeah,
I will
you'll probably
play
still
that.
like it.
I
Oh,
will
what?
play...
Hold on.
So I will play FPS games, but I won't actively go out and buy them. Like if I have a friend that has it and it's like multiplayer and we can both do it like while we're hanging out on their end, I'll be like, yeah, sure. Like I'll sit there and play Call of Duty with people, you know. But it's like I'm not gonna spend my money on an FPS.
Hey, Mayor Crusher.
Yeah.
The options are crunchy or extra crunchy for graphics.
Yep. Yeah, no, seriously. Even if you don't like FPS games, I will still recommend Ultra Kill. It's just that good.
Hold on.
Did you watch the
There's
video
Which video?
Shenpai.
Oh no. The way I learned about Ultra Kill was through Maxter's videos.
Oh, fair.
All right, so here's a game, FPS game that might attract y'all's attention if you want to look up Sector's Edge. It's in beta right now. Was released
Sector's Edge?
in 2020. It's a first-person shooter, multiplayer, where there's real-time, large-scale destruction,
Ooh.
and it's like block-based.
Where did all my frame rate go?
Wait. Sector's Edge.
Ooh, that does look interesting.
I've had it for a while. I touched it like once, and I never like went out of my way to touch it again. But it wasn't bad from the experience I did have.
Steam is being a bitch right now. I can't look it up.
I just googled it.
Yeah, so did I. This does look interesting.
Why does my game keep freezing?
Because we're running a Burk.
That's toxic.
I'm also for some reason maxing out at like 15 FPS, which isn't great when you're streaming.
I'm
Honestly,
getting like
the
27
fact that
right
we
now.
have 50 cars moving might be the issue.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Made it up the hill.
Here we are. This is the tunnel.
Great, I'm gonna go through the tunnel and die of smoke inhalation.
Oh, you know what mod? Oh, I just thought of a mod I should make.
What?
You know what? I won't spoil it.
Can you make the Canadian Pacific steam rail motor?
Oh no, I was thinking even stupider.
I mean, by the way, if you do decide to do that, just a heads up, it's an oil burner, so it'll have to run off diesel until they make oil a thing.
Diesel, oil, same difference. Who cares?
Yikes.
Oh, burns.
I mean, it wouldn't be the first time where a steam
I hope that
locomotive.
caused physical pain to some of you.
I mean, to be fair, it actually would not be the first time that diesel was used to fire a steam locomotive.
Yeah, and I know they're different,
If
by the way.
if I may interrupt here, passing milepost marker 49 at Cowie. Moo. All right, carry on.
I'm entering the tunnel now. That's how far back this train is.
Well, sounds like a personal issue.
Oh, hello, tunnel wall. You're looking very bare texture.
Are you surprised?
Don't mind me. I'm just leaning over, grinding my face against it.
Hey, now.
You're an all-star.
Get your game on.
Rest in
Dark.
peace. Yeah, exactly, William. That's when SpongeBob was good. I know that comic came up a long time ago, but I'm just reading it now. Where's number 5 at right now? Okay, it's down at Silva. Why don't we do some shunting at Silva with the Atlantic? It doesn't do much anymore.
Isn't
we're-
it the backup passenger power?
Yeah, and it never gets used.
Well, I think too. Also, it might be become a second passenger train.
For where?
Ask Nasu.
A new daily report is available. Let's see.
Oh, let's see.
A new load is available. You have a new delivery.
Our safety rating has not gone up. Nice.
That'll go with the next day. Finance. Yeah, because we're on day 25. That is the report for day 24.
We apparently spent $54,000 in equipment. Huh.
And by the end of the day, we'll have made that back.
It said we made like $19,000.
Oh, we made $12,000 in passenger, $27,000 in
right.
freight. Yeah, that I think that's. Hold on a sec. Oh yeah, that's our balance, I think. Yeah, that's our balance.
Yes, that would be correct. $19,000 right now is our balance.
19,486.
19,676.
Okay, so it's gone up since the daily report. Yesterday we generated almost 4,000 passenger fares.
Nasu puts in work.
Oh yeah. He bankrolls the entire railroad stupidity.
Yeah.
he gives us the railroad funding to do stupid stuff. There are no cars here at Locust. Oh, there is one in that stack there.
Well,
Those can wait till tomorrow.
get out and push it.
Don't tempt me. I might actually try because this is downhill, isn't it? No, it's uphill.
It's uphill.
So are we gonna pull into the siding at Silva? Or...
Well, here's the thing. I think the empty bulkheads are already on one siding.
Oh, okay.
And 5 is also sitting there. So, yeah, we got to pull on the main track, dump the loaded ones,
Right.
have 5 pick them up, start putting them where they belong, and then pick up the empties on the way out. Assuming we can get out.
Worst case scenario, we'll just call an interchange and wait 2 hours.
Sure.
S51 tendered Burke noises. What? Elaborate, Robert.
There it is. Okay.
Are you talking about putting the S51 tender on the Burke or the Burke tender on the S51?
Can we put the Burke tender on Betsy?
No.
Let that mental image just sink in for you.
No.
Yes, a tender that can fit 3 Betsies inside of it behind a singular Betsy. Betsy doesn't even have enough tractive effort to move that thing.
Oh, I just remembered. Does anyone remember that S100 that had that Pennsylvania long haul tender for a cross country trip?
Yep. Yep. You're talking about the Pennsylvania Railroad 060. I think.
It was a U.S. Army 060.
Yeah. Give it a big boy tender.
Oh, are you fucking serious right now?
What?
Really? Huh.
What?
So I got my water bottles. They're Brita water bottles. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Does it have a crack in it?
No. I've got a metal one and I've got a plastic one, both the same capacity size. I went to go switch the heads between the two, and apparently they're just threaded completely different.
Oof.
So it's not even possible.
Imagine drinking water in 2024. I don't remember the last time I had a cup of water.
That's a fun health statement.
I mean, it's not like I don't stay hydrated. Like I drink a lot of juices and stuff like that. It's just, it's very rare that I'll go and like get a cup of water, have a bottle of water.
Probably would do you some good. Not gonna lie. I used to be not to be offensive or anything. I used to be the same way, pretty much. Like I would just straight up drink soda, and honestly, I hardly even touch soda anymore, to be honest.
Well, for me, it's a bit different because the tap water in my town is disgusting because it has an insanely high iron concentration in it. So I won't drink it because it tastes awful. But soda at work is free.
I mean, I can't argue with that logic.
All right, I am in the siding.
Yeah, no, I'm starting to
All right.
stop
Yeah.
here.
And I will run over and grab number 5 here and get it ready. Oh my god, there's so much pulpwood.
Number 5 is my engine.
Oh, you're doing number 5?
Yeah.
All right, Nix, you're all good.
I'm fighting my air currently to just get moving.
Just drag the cars.
That's what I was starting to do.
The game doesn't let you do that. Because brakes are either strong or they're not.
All right, number 5, I'm riding your tender.
It's okay, guys. I got the other, like, 31 cars.
You're good.
Huh.
What?
Yeah, would you look at that? There are, let's see, 5, 6 cars here in the interchange, none of which have brakes on.
Fun.
You know what? Here, I'm gonna stay in call, but I'm gonna log off of what's it called, Railroader for a minute.
Okay.
I want to see if I can get this working.
Get what working?
I will tell in a minute.
Brain whistle mod.
It won't work on his end. Oh, might. I don't know.
Oh yeah, no, that's why I'm leaving.
Oh, really? I mean, I'd be able to tell you because I have it installed, but I don't have the permission level to edit whistles. So I feel like Nix doesn't trust me.
To be fair, I don't trust anybody.
Okay. That's a model file. That's good. Let's see.
No.
Dark. I don't like why you're laughing.
Don't worry about it.
I'm kind of worried about it.
I
Don't
mean,
worry
if you get it working, we're gonna be giving the 060 here 1218 suitor, right?
All right, time to roll this down.
Oh, 4 or 5.
Hmm.
Go, baby, go.
I like how my suggestion for Arcade and Attica number 18 got nearly 35 upvotes in less than 24 hours.
Bro, ANA-18 is a beautiful locomotive, and I
Yes,
think it deserves to be in game.
So is 14. Unfortunately, 14 will probably never run again, considering the whole bunch of parts that came off of it to go on to 18, including the pilot and headlamp.
And tender.
And tender, yep.
I need more people to upvote the Lehigh New England E7s.
I can't upvote it any harder. I've already upvoted it.
Is powerful. 280 Chooch.
What's attractive effort?
Yes.
35,000?
For a 280?
35,400 pounds.
So mid-range between the C25 and C46.
Yes, except stylized like a C25, but heavier and bigger.
I just want the DMNIR 010, or in other words, the S85 to get added.
I mean, I understand the big heavy stuff. I like big heavy stuff, but there's something to be said about the turn of the century stuff where it was powerful, but it still looked like turn of the century.
I mean, for me, a lot of what my suggestions are is I create attractive effort progression by wheel arrangement. So it's like, I have an 010 that has like 40,000, 60,000, 80,000. Same thing with 060s, 280s, 282s, all that stuff. I'm trying to create a system where you could essentially gear into a specific wheel arrangement, but never fall short of power. So say that you want the railroad, exclusively run by like 280s or 282s, you have that progression. So, you have a 282 that's kind of like the C25, but then you step up and step up and step up.
Damn it, frame rate.
Wait, can I just...
Guess who's back in chat? It's frame rate. Look, this guy has an entire train to push a single boxcar. I want to off myself.
Someone sorry.
I have almost no power moving these.
Where is...
At least my struggle is almost over. I can go downhill now.
See, that's why I have the C25 up here, because I know the C23 can do it, but I like the C25 better.
Yeah, frame rate, you would be correct. Nasu was the one gifting subs earlier.
Yeah, come join us.
Surprising nobody.
So this goes into paperboard, okay.
Yeah, those cars you should never have to change. They should be exactly where they should be marked for.
Mm-hmm. Well, no, I was just trying to figure it out because for switches. God, I hate the whistle on this thing.
And that's why I love it.
Even the Baltimore and Ohio 3 chime would sound so much better. This going to work every day thing is nonsense. I should extend Christmas vacation again. Yes, every day is Christmas vacation. I'm right there with you, frame rate. I'm just secretly hoping that something catastrophic happens at the restaurant to the point where we have to close for 3 weeks and they have to give me paid time off. Just so I can get a vacation. Like, I have vacation time. I just can't afford to take it.
Isn't that a contradicted sentence? Because vacation time is usually paid for?
No. Vacation time is not paid for.
Mine is. Sucks to be you.
Yeah. And work has just made it more difficult because normally... So for the last 2 years, we have for employee pay, if you don't want direct deposit, you get money put on a Wisely pay card. Well, after 2 years of using this, corporate just decided, oh, we're switching cards. So now I have like nearly $2,000 on a card that I basically can't do anything with except for use all the money on it now because I have no way of transferring it over to the new card.
Yeah, that sucks.
Which the next question that you raised, probably asking yourself, how can you say that you can't afford a vacation if you have $2,000 saved up? is because I act like I don't have money, and that's the exact reason why I have $2,000 saved up. I consider any additional money that I don't have to spend on myself emergency funds. So unless something goes catastrophically wrong in my life, I'm not going to use it. All right, paperboard is in.
Oh, is anyone working logs with 8?
No, logs are good. I got those last session. There's still like 5 or 6 more cars up at the sawmill that have to go.
Oh, well, there was
And
3
unload.
last I looked.
Oh, okay.
The sawmill is at 100% capacity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
In all honesty, we could probably take a day off of logs and still be fine.
Actually, you could take off exactly 1 day.
Yeah.
Anyway, rolling back through to pick up the other 3 cars. Or the other pulpwood cars.
Roger that. Let me,
I already set the switches for myself.
Oh, did you? Okay, good.
Unless you want to become a quad header.
Nah. So I believe I have some more cars over on the other side of paperboard that have to go. Yeah, I will wait until that stack fully gets done before I even touch those cars. I'm not digging out cars from the back.
Yeah.
That are mixed in, because it's like there's one at the far back, and then there's 2 cars still loading or unloading, and then there's 2 cars in front of that have to go to the interchange, and I don't feel like digging out cars.
Now frame rate's bullying me now. At least frame rate wasn't here earlier when I was literally hauling 1 boxcar with 3 engines.
I like how they finally fixed the cylinder cocks on the S23.
Did they fix the wobble it has?
No, it's still Hunt's, but that's actually a trademark of the wheel arrangement, not so much the game. 060's Hunt like hell.
No pilot or trailing trucks.
Yep. So they are entirely reliant on either that front driver or that back driver. You know what we should do at some point? Is have 2 engines facing away from each other and have them both like full throttle in either direction just to see what happens.
Probably nothing.
Well, depending on the difference in tractive effort. Let's get the starting locomotive and attach it to the Burke, see what happens.
Which starting locomotive?
The one that isn't derailed. So I guess I'd be number 2.
Number 3. Number 2 is the one that was derailed.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, whichever one is the one that isn't derailed at the start of the game.
Alright. Gonna be returning all the transfer power to Dillsboro.
Yeah, I'm maybe following behind you here because I'm gonna. After that, I need. Well, what's the capacity on the S23?
For fuel?
For water. 5,000 gallons.
Yeah, and 4 tons of coal.
So I'm down 1,600 gallons. I mean, I could possibly leave it here for now, but
Oh, there's still a little bit of work here. There's
Yeah, I'm not digging those cars out.
wow.
Might as well just wait until the entire stack is done.
Well, speaking of waiting, we can probably skip some time now.
No, because the pulpwood on the rear that you're carrying has to get back up the sawmill. Don't mess with Sheridan's system.
But we're not messing with Sheridan's system. We're just messing with time.
What time is part of Sheridan's system with those logs?
Well, I didn't see Sheridan lick the clock, so shut the fuck up.
Did you not see that the clock is made by the Sheridan Clock Company?
No, it's just made by a clock company.
You know, the funny thing is somebody posted a meme, an inspirational meme quoting Sheridan, and that is officially my background on my computer.
Why? What was the quote?
That's the problem with the TLDR generations. Education takes reading. If you can't be bothered reading, you'll never learn anything, end up stupid, and fall for such things. Sheridan, Danish engineering legend.
Okay, well, I can tell you who quoted him. It was Skyro.
And I saw that and instantly made it my background.
Skyro is good company.
Yeah.
He's unfortunately he's not around all that much in the community.
Or we should get him around more often. Quick, somebody gift a whole lot of things. Hopefully his name will hit.
He does a lot of stuff with like the like lightweight UFC type deal.
Oh, okay.
Actually, question for you there, Nick. Does the train need to be picking up passengers for Nantahala and Almond?
You're asking the wrong person.
Well, if the train has already made the trip out to Nantahala, the only places that it needs to stop after that in order to keep the passenger rating up is Alarka proper and the other station up there on the Alarka branch.
Yeah, it's making its return trip to it's going from Alarka to Silva now, so
Yeah.
it's making a return trip.
Yeah. So as long as you've got the Alarka branched out with, it's good. Actually, I don't even think you really even need to do that. It's just more making money because I'm pretty sure in the day so far it's already made that round trip in like 3 times.
Probably.
Yeah, there's just a lot of passengers waiting here.
Yeah, because I know one day Nasu brought it up to Nantahala, and then I took it from Nantahala to Alarka, and then he's taken it from Alarka to Silva to Nantahala, and now we're back to so we've covered the contract. $11. We're rich.
You know what? I'm not gonna wait for it to do this shit. Train's going.
What?
It's already loaded the passengers, so it's like heck with it. It's going. Passenger train is on its way from Cochrane to Alarka Junction.
I'm gonna be dumping 9 and 10 here at Dillsborough service if somebody can jump on them and service them.
Yep. I'm heading there to service anyway, so I can handle them. Where did Stick go?
He's been quiet and gone for quite a while.
Yeah, he said he was logging out of the game, but he's going to stay and call. And then he just poofed.
Yeah, shit happens.
I hope eventually we get a level creator with this game. Or a map creator.
We'll see what happens.
East Broad Top. East Broad Top.
Calm down.
Okay, so he wants a 3-foot conversion of this entire map. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. I'll have to get an entire team together who knows what they're doing to build assets and locomotives and rolling stock and buildings and bridges. Because I have all the plans for all of those, unsurprisingly to anyone.
All right, 9 and 10 are in the track for servicing.
Alrighty. I am currently approaching Dillsborough Station.
Thankfully, I don't really need servicing because I still have 17 tons of coal and 16,000 gallons of water. I am large, lad.
Where are you at in the yard, Nix?
I'm fouling the entrance to the service track.
South floor. Okay.
Well, I'm about to leave anyway, so... I mean, you could, but don't run into anything else. Alright, back to Whittier. I see Geep has made it back to Bryson. The Diesel. Oh, look, milepost 49 at Cowie. Moo!
You know, the funny thing is, because of how the passenger cars are situated here near the roundhouse, I don't think we'd actually be able to get 7 out of the track it's on.
It's fine.
We'll just pull a B&O Rare Museum with the American Freedom Train locomotive.
Which one?
The only American Freedom Train locomotive that they have.
Oh, I thought you were talking about which one had left in existence.
Well, there's technically two because 44, 49, and the one that the B&O Rare Museum has both were American Freedom Train.
Don't forget 610.
Yeah, 610. I feel like Union Pacific had something. I can't remember what it was.
William, you call it lack of enthusiasm. I call it I still have a cough and don't want to push my throat.
Yeah, it seems like everybody everywhere has been getting like the same bug over like the last like month and a half.
Yeah,
Your
it's like a
enthusiasm disturbs.
it's like a 30-day cough. You can't really get rid of it.
See, for me, it wasn't the cough. It was sinus buildup. I'm 2 weeks later, I'm still dealing with that. Which really kind of sucks because I already hate my voice because of how nasally it is. So the fact that I'm more nasally.
Well, I mean, I had that cold that knocked me out for a solid week or two, and then I got this, so I've been like lacking on content across the board for like 5 weeks now.
Yeah.
Trying to get back to it. So much going on though right now for me, so.
How's my East Broad Top plaque coming along?
It is still in the shop.
Okay.
Has yet to be well sanded.
Well, how do you know I don't want to get splinters?
It's not a splinter thing. It's more just like the paint's gonna cover it and then it's gonna look like shit.
The thing that sucks is I can't hang any. I'm not allowed to hang anything on my wall, so it's just gonna like have to like sit on top of my dresser.
Oh, that's a shame because there's 2 keyholes in the back of it to hang it.
I mean, so it's weird, right? Like I'm not allowed to hang anything on my walls, but when I moved into this place, it was pre-furnished, so I just have like a whole bunch of like random photos hanging on my wall, so I might be able to take one of those down and hang it there, but we'll see.
Well, you're gonna have to have like 2 perfectly placed keyholes then.
I mean, if anything, I'll just push some tacks into my wall, and if they ask questions like they've been there since I got here.
That works, I guess.
I didn't want to take them out because then there'd just be holes in the wall, and that would annoy me more than there being 2 random tacks in my wall.
William, to answer your question, foamers.
I mean, the short answer is yes, foamers. Long answer is Union Pacific had one hell of a PR team, and apparently telling people that it's the largest, most powerful locomotive in the world gained some attention. It's kind of like how everybody over here in the United States has heard of the Flying Scotsman. Pretty much same thing with Big Boy in that end of the world as everybody's heard about it over in the UK.
I still think the Pennsylvania T1's better, but you know, don't at me.
One time somebody actually said that to me, don't at me. They forgot that I was friends with them on Discord, so I quite literally added them.
It's one way of doing it.
Just like you're a smartass, and I'm like, I know.
Oh, that's no fun being a dumbass. Gotta be a smartass.
What would you call a person who's neither a smartass nor a dumbass? Just an ass?
Yeah. Just a mild inconvenience.
Pretty much sums up my existence. God has allowed me to live another day, and I'm about to make that a mild inconvenience for everyone.
You've been blessed with another day of life. Make it everybody else's problem.
Yep.
That's the goal.
That's what I do. I wake up every morning. It's like, I'm still alive. Going to work, make it everybody's problem.
Rise and shine, dickhead. Let's see who we can piss off today.
Exactly. No, like so it's funny because like employees, like since I work takeout, employees have to come up to me if they want to order food, and depending on how friendly I am with them, like they all know I'm like joking at this point, but like some that like I work with but I don't talk too much and be like, can I place an order? I'm just like, nah. I'm like, nah. And other ones that I'm really good friends with, they'll come up, be like, hey, can I place an order? It's like, no, go fuck yourself. Like, get out of here.
The next time you should say yes, but only if I get to eat it.
I will have to do that. Maybe I should go switch out Silva with the Decapod. See how that goes.
Come again?
To be fair, once I get these engines serviced, I'm probably gonna take mine back up to Wilmot and start grabbing cars and head back down to Silva.
Well, I need somebody to put these bulkheads where they belong.
Yeah, somebody else can do that.
Wow.
Oh wow.
Not I said the wolf.
But you're a dark, not a wolf.
Look at my user icon.
I don't give a shit. I'm blind.
You're not blind. You're colorblind. There's a difference.
And it's still classified as blind. Or am I gonna have to be on Lucky Chap and just be the one that has to shove these cars up myself, but with the Burke?
Dark can do it.
All these employees and no one wants to work, huh?
Yeah, I know.
I am doing.
I'm sitting the passenger train. What are you guys doing?
Oh yeah. I mean, I'm currently servicing locomotives and putting them in the roundhouse.
By the time you're done with that, the train should be in Whittier.
But then I have pickups in Wilmot and other places. And
You have a pickup in Walmart.
I have a pickup in Wilmot. I have pickups in Dillsborough. I have pickups in Silva that all have to go to the interchange.
I'm sorry, who was it that said earlier those cars can wait till tomorrow?
Yeah, and then I changed my mind.
It's called being a bitch.
Listen, I've done wood for the last 3 sessions.
No,
okay?
no, it's fine. I'm sure the Burke will be just fine going up Connolly Creek.
Actually, I don't think it will. I think it will actually derail.
I'm around. I can take 8 up and take the 5 minutes to spot 2 pulpwood cuts.
It's 3, but that's
3,
okay.
yeah.
Whatever.
It takes about 5 minutes just to get up to L1. 10 to the top.
Oh, that attitude.
Yeah, when you're used to doing 12-hour jobs, it only feels like 5 minutes. Just wait till the trains start reaching 90 some cars and over 6,000 tons.
Fudge, that was a sight to behold.
Wasn't it though? That train's still in Bryson waiting to go out to interchange, by the way.
What is the consist?
I don't know what this interchange car count is, but I think it's another 6,000 tons.
Oh.
Or will be. It's in Bryson still, so it's still got to pick up in Whittier. So, The consist is 3 C-25s with swap tenders, followed by 4 decapods on the rear end. And if it's over 6,000 tons, it'll only get 20 mile an hour through Cowie.
Yeah.
Tonnage.
It's good for 60.
I need more I need more variety of power though, because it's like, all right, now I bought 4 decapods. Now it's like, all right, so now do I buy C-46s and C-55s? I'm like, I don't want a Berg. It's like, man, I don't.
Toxic.
Get me a Mountain or a Heavy Mikado or a 210-2, 210-4. Give me something heavy. I'm not doing fast freight on this branch. That's not the point of this. I need drag freights. Which is why everything I suggest is overpowered designs like C&J 480s and Lehigh New England engines, Lehigh Valley Camelbacks, and all sorts of Malleys and massive decapods and good stuff.
All right. Well, this I'm sure this won't end badly.
What?
Nothing. I'm on the Whittier main line. I'm gonna head up Connolly Creek.
You're gonna do it anyway?
Yeah, might as well. If you want to join in for the fun.
Oh, because that's all you have with you. That's right. Yeah, sure. I'll line you up to watch this for the fun of it. Oh, it's already lined.
Yeah, I did that.
What's the return? What's the radius on the bird? L. Well, yeah, this will be fun.
Is it not gonna make it?
I don't know. I'm not guaranteeing shit.
I didn't expect you to.
Going through that switch will void your warranty.
What warranty?
Hi, we've been trying to get a hold of you of your GP9's warranty.
We're not doing it with the GP now. We're doing it with the Burke. And it's got an extended warranty.
We've been trying to reach you regarding your train's extended warranty.
Alright, what's the speed limit on Connolly? 20?
Like 15.
Oh.
25, technically.
But for the Burke, it's 15.
For the Burke, it's probably 0, but I want to see this anyway.
Well, we're going about 20.
Wait, where am I going?
Over there, and up there.
For a second, I thought I was still on the engine house track.
Honestly, the Y switches are probably fine because they're still Y switches, but up further,
It's fine. Which track is P3, P4?
far end of the branch.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, P3 and P4 are the stub tracks, like just straight out the back of the top there.
Just filled up at Bryson, and there's still 72 passengers waiting.
Train needs another car, huh?
No, passengers for the other direction, but
Oh.
I was gonna say we have 2 other cars. They're just being repaired right now.
Still?
Well, I mean, I haven't looked at them in a while, but that's where they were sitting. They were down at Dillsboro.
I thought they got removed.
Yeah,
Back into service.
they're not there anymore.
Oh, are they not?
No.
They're not.
Yeah, they are. There's 2 cars here at Dillsboro service.
Yeah, but I think they're done.
Oh.
Yeah, they're done.
Number 9, westbound milepost 49 at Cowie. Moo.
But of course, the Atlantic can't get out to grab them because someone didn't spot the cars and fucking siding all the way. So there's no clearance.
You know what? The one locomotive I want to really recommend, I can't because I know it's narrow gauge. And it was the Oak Grove and Georgetown geared 440.
Oh.
Oh, no.
Yes, it used elliptical gearing or planetary. So it was a normal rod engine that spun gearing around a cog that was attached to the driving wheel.
This just sounds like something overcomplicated.
You say that, but it all as bad as it sounds, it was actually one of the most reliable locomotives the railroad had, and the crews actually preferred to operate it over anything else that the railroad had because it just worked so well. Here, I'm actually gonna. I will pull up a photo of it for you. Where's the Yard Talk channel? There it is. There you go, Krieg.
Oh, I must have closed out Discord. The fuck?
Or it closed itself. It does that from time to time.
Okay.
And actually, I'm also going to post this in IRL too, in case anybody in chat wants to see it.
Oh, that thing. I've seen pictures of that before.
All right, number 9, westbound, milepost 51 through Barkers.
Well, I don't know what y'all were bitching about it, because I'm almost at the top of Connolly, and we still haven't derailed yet.
Okay.
I'm impressed.
I gotta figure out, is this... Are we aligned for the right tracks?
You should be.
Two, three, five.
He made it all the way up. He didn't go through any of the switches, though. I want to see him go through the switch for L1.
Thanks. I don't think I had to split these. Nice.
Where's the passenger train at?
Approaching Ela.
Okay.
Alright, not doing bad. I guess we proved that basically anything can fit up this branch.
Yep. Now try taking it up the Walker Bridge.
I've taken it up the Alarka copper mines. Does that count?
Jeez.
I guess this means I could just literally hand Sheridan the Burke and tell him to do Connolly.
Eventually, the railroad consists of nothing but Berks.
Oh no, no.
I would be like, okay, buy me a C25. That's all I'm using. I will not touch the bark.
Oh. Come on. Alright, well, here's where the fun begins.
Okay, calm down there, Anakin.
I was about to say.
Quick on that one. I mean, to be fair, I'm up in Connolly. I do have the high ground.
It's over, Anakin.
It's over, Anakin. I have spicy wheel noises.
That's not too bad. I think the switch down at L1 is gonna be worse.
Oy.
Meanwhile, you just see the bank account of the railroad draining as the track crew is crying.
Just literally letting gravity drive it. Oops. Come on, Burke. And away we go. I hate how far I have to go.
It only seems far because you have to do it slowly.
Yeah, I know. Alright. I guess I go in through the first switch. Because that's going to be a good idea.
Wait, what?
Nothing. Just doing large lad things.
Okay.
For some reason, it has to go up there with the Pacific to save him. If he's
Here- Here's the one I wanted to watch.
I'm just here down on the eastern end of the line doing medium lad stuff.
Well, it made it through.
There's no way in hell it should have done that.
No. I guess if you go slow enough, you can take it through anything you want.
That's a fair suggestion, too. Because I only hit that switch at like 3 miles an hour.
I guess it makes sense, but in real life, that's not how that would work. But I guess in game land, that's okay.
Alright, Alexandra. Nothing like sitting outside on the porch on a rainy afternoon eating beans from a can.
You're not clear to switch yet.
Also, why are all 3 of my handbrakes on?
I do not know.
Who randomly
Why
said
are 3 of your handbrakes?
I don't know. 3 of my handbrakes just randomly went on.
Curious.
Is it? we go.
Passenger train is leaving Whittier.
About to have some spicy wheel noises.
Roger that. I'll be out of your way by the time you come through Dillsboro. So how is the Burke handling the small switches?
It's
It
in them.
shouldn't be, but it is.
It should not be. It's acting like an articulated right now. It's kind of funny. God, that looks like you're bending it.
Bending it like Beckham?
Are the wheels like misaligned?
No, they're aligned.
Look at how far the tender is out from the cab because of how damn
Oh
tight
my god.
the rear the trailing truck is out from underneath the firebox.
Don't mind me. I've just got a locomotive currently doing like 32 miles an hour. That's, on the eastern end of the line. And I'm
So
just up here with the Burke.
for the record, the first and fourth driver set, the flanges are on the railhead.
The driver set. Hold on.
First
Yeah.
and fourth driver's head.
Number 9, eastbound milepost 49 at Cowie. Moo.
On my side over here, on the fireman's side, the flanges are on the railhead. Which means you have walked up on the rail because it is too tight. Congratulations. But the game doesn't know what that means, so...
Yeah, I can see the flange. I'm zoomed in all the way for stream, but yeah, there's the first driver and then the last one. Last one actually doesn't look too bad from at least from this angle. Hold on. Might even be the third one is also up.
Well, let me see.
No. Maybe? First one and the last one for sure.
The third one is starting to climb, but first and fourth are definitely up.
Are any of the drivers on the Burke supposed to be blind?
I don't think so. I could be wrong, but I don't think so.
All right. Well, it's up there. Yeah, some of those flanges are definitely up.
I've pulled up your stream just so I can look at this.
How much that cab like pivots from the tender is funny.
The Burke has survived.
That it has. Alright, now just to get it down the mountain. Spicy wheel noises. How does it even look on this curve?
Not good.
Yikes. Oh,
Yeah. There's a reason for spicy wheel noises.
I'm like viewing under the frame just to. Yikes. Mario apparently is going to sell their P43, they think.
Hmm?
Why?
Why? It's a good engine. It's good. P43 is good for passenger. Alright, am I facing back towards Whittier Interchange? Yes. There's like one log left to be unloaded.
Yeah.
Alright, time to service Burke.
Yes, you might want to grease the flanges.
Might want to install new flanges.
That too.
Oh? We delivered
Yep.
something to Locust Pin?
Yeah, I shifted out of car, so I figured I'd grab another one and shove it up in there while I was doing it.
Yeah, just shove it up in there.
Real deep.
Wow.
No, I pulled all the cars out of Locust and just moved back to where the other ones were. Grabbed one, came up, shoved 2 back in. Now I'm shoving the rest of them back in. Dark, where are you at right now?
Approaching Barker's Creek.
Barker's? Okay, I got time.
Wolf. Man, I'm glad they installed this light here. That I
Oh,
just
finally.
missed. Beep beep. That's gonna take a minute.
All right, Dark, you are clear into Dillsborough Station. I'm heading for Silva.
That's fair. Thank you.
Well, actually, you'll be cleared all the way to Silva because I'm going past the station, so. Excuse me.
Do me a favor and you guys tie down whatever you guys are operating.
Tie down whatever we're operating.
Yeah.
Well, we're calling it a night.
Yeah, I gotta get off because I barely got any sleep last night, to be honest.
Alrighty,
Ooh, yeah,
let me get into Silva here and
I mean, you got time because I'm trying to fill the Burke tender from the Whittier coal conveyor, and it's it's slow.
oh, okay.
I mean that's a hopper that the belt feeds from only holds 2 tons at a time.
Yeah, and it's filling up like maybe a ton, and then it's immediately being eaten.
Yep.
So you guys got a minute. We got like 5 more tons. Yeah, we'll see what happens moving forward the next week. I'm hoping by like next week that my cough has like vanished. It's about time for it, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, my biggest problem is I just feel kind of crappy all the time to the point where like I actually like have to be like genuinely like super sick to actually like be like, oh, I'm sick. And it's not just like something just from me normally existing.
This coal conveyor, sad.
Hmm. So how many more tons you got?
Like 2,
Okay.
but 2 very slow ones.
All right, so I'm gonna. Actually, I can put it over on that track.
Number 12, passing the milepost on passing the milepost 49 at Cowie. Moo.
And y'all were bitching about my enthusiasm. What the fuck was that? My God, Stewie would be offended.
Well, Rare Discord kind of killed Stewie. Killed their highest rated requested feature.
That blows my mind.
Do we have to give Stewie a little teddy bear called Rupert?
No.
No. I like how we both thought about it. Looked at it at the exact. Like my brain was trying to process. Like, why does that feel like a reference to something?
It
And I
is.
was like, oh,
It
Stewie's
is.
Family Guy.
Yeah. I don't even watch Family Guy, and I knew that.
Yeah.
And swing. At least the water is infinite.
Don't worry, Nix. We'll find somebody to mod a cow in for us. We'll get Stewie in the end.
Yeah,
it's just the cardboard cutout cow from Team Fortress 2.
No. Even better. Just go on. What's that website that the animated cows for a specific game got bought off of and implemented into the game?
Unreal Engine store.
No. It's like a website where you can buy like models and stuff like that.
Unreal Engine asset store.
I don't know.
I mean, I get the point that you're trying to make, but
Yeah, just go grab it off that website and put it in the game.
ugh, I'd rather not. Actually, I don't even think I've looked at that particular cow model, and I don't want to. Because I'm sure it's utterly horrible. No? Okay. Well,
Sorry, I'm looking through our Railroader channel to see if because I posted the link to it at one point.
Why do I have a... Who the hell are you, and why are you sending me a friend request?
Probably a scam.
Yeah, probably.
You gotta be friends with everybody.
I am friends with everybody. Just the ones that give me money.
So I'm trying to find a water bottle, cause I hate having to run downstairs all the time for a drink. And I was like, oh yeah, I'll take a gallon one. That sounds like a great idea. Do you know no one makes one made in the USA, and the ones that do, they're sold out.
What, a gallon-sized water bottle?
Yep.
Oh, jeez.
I drink a lot of water, man.
I mean, I don't blame you. I drank a lot of water. I swear to God, I was pissing every 30 minutes at work today because I was drinking so much.
Been there. Oh. Great. Why don't you get one of those stand-up water coolers you can just put a 5-gallon jug into.
Yeah, there we go.
That's honestly, that would probably be cheaper at that point.
Well, not in the long run because I have a well. So my water's free. So
Fair. You just gotta pay for electricity to pump it up.
And then I don't have to worry about any screwballs putting strange stuff in my drinking water, because that's what the town council voted that day.
All right, so just tie down the passenger train at Dillsboro then.
Yeah. Well, Krieg, just just install a water line up into wherever room you were in right now, and just have a private tap.
Not a horrible idea. Oh, I can get a 1-gallon jug in either zinc or white coloring. I think. What's how many ounces in a gallon? 128. Okay, so that's not even
Yeah.
close. That's only a 64 ounce.
It's only half of that. You got a half gallon.
It's only half a gallon. That's only a half gallon.
So the same size as my growler cup that I fill up with cream soda twice a day.
Oh my.
Oh my
Listen,
word.
listen, I work at a place where soda is free. And they also give me white peach syrup to add to it. So white peach cream soda, I'm not going to say no to, 128 ounces of that. God, does that really mean I drink a gallon of cream soda a day?
I would hope not, but I'm not going to question it.
That puts shit into perspective for me.
Look, dude, I drink 3 bottles of soda a day. It's just like Jesus.
What? 2 liters or?
16. 16.
Oh, 16.
Hey, yeah, let
20 ounces.
yeah, let me just drink 3 2-liter bottles a day.
I don't know which...
Yeah, let me just drink 3 2-liter bottles of fucking RC.
God, I don't know which one would be more expensive, me drinking 3 liters of soda a day or me going back to buying cigarettes by the pack because they're like $12 a pack here.
No, 3 liters or 6 liters.
So, I guess I wasn't paying attention. So I want a gallon jug, which is massive. But the jug that I had was only 52 ounces, which is still even less than that.
Listen, just go all out, get yourself a 10-gallon jug, call it a day.
Just repurpose that milk jug you got sitting down when you're done with the milk.
I mean, I would actually really love to have a water bubbler thing here in my room, because then that means I wouldn't actually have to get up to go refill my Keurig machine.
All right, is everybody tied down and all that fun stuff?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, for the people in stream, thank you guys so much for watching as always. Like I said earlier, I don't know when I'll next be live, so kind of just stay posted. If you guys are not a part of our Discord server, there's a link for that in the description down below. You guys are always welcome to join. Anybody that got gifted a membership, please make sure that you guys have your Discord linked, or your YouTube account linked to your Discord. That way you guys can get your appropriate membership roles in the Discord server. But yeah, with that said, guys, thank you so much for watching. It has been a pleasure. Until next time.